Hi, Isaac. Love the trailer of Twisters. Not one twister, but two twisters this time. And I love the line where the actor says, "You don't face your fears, you ride them." Was that your line?
That was a line that I wrote, and I wrote that as I was making this movie. It was I felt like this movie is really about fear and what you do when you're afraid, and it was stuff that I was working through as I was making this movie, because it's a very intimidating movie to make, and I remember thinking to myself that line and put it in there.
It's funny that I heard in some interview of yours that before your film Minari, which actually was a Golden Globe winner, it also got six nominations at the Academy and one win. You were
Mm.
about to leave filmmaking entirely and try and get into a job kind of a work
Yes.
style, right? And here you are actually redoing Twister for the entire world. Did you manifest
Yes.
it?
You know, it's really unreal to me. That is very true. I thought I was going to quit, and I was starting a job as a professor. I was going to be a full-time professor. I started teaching, and then I found out that my screenplay was picked up, and they wanted a studio A24 wanted to make the film. I had to end my teaching early, and I went off to make that movie. And my life has been so different since then. So it's been really unreal, but I feel very blessed, and I know that uh, this is really a wonderful adventure I'm on.
Helen Hunt, the character that Helen Hunt played, one, she was pursued by Steven Spielberg to basically be convinced to do this film. And Helen Hunt and her husband's lent this mature dynamic, right? Like a love story, but more
Mm,
mature because they were almost on the verge of getting a divorce and they came back together. And as we say in the army, that whenever you want to bond two people together, put them together into a trauma situation and they will become closer. And this time he chose to go with younger actors, you know. And
yeah.
so was that intentional?
It was intentional to make this a new movie, to do a new story, new generation with new science, because we just felt like that was what we needed for today, for this film. I love Helen Hunt, and I love what she and Bill Paxton did together. And we do hope that we honor the work that they did. There's a love story in this one as well that happens. I would like to say you get two people together and you add some adventure and some romance can bloom. That's kind of the approach that we were taking with this. And I hope that everyone will enjoy these new actors because it's an exciting time in Hollywood where we're seeing these incredible talents rise up.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to know that Glenn's co-actor from Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise, actually came and attended the London premiere. He was very happy. So should we presume that Steven Spielberg and you would also get together and have a chat about this one?
Well, he was very generous throughout this entire process, and he even came in and was with me as we were editing for a couple of days, and it was fun to watch him watch the movie. It was also nerve-wracking. I was very nervous, but I loved the way that he was watching the movie and talking about it with me, and I learned quite a lot from him. And in many ways, when I see Glenn and Tom, I do feel like I'm also experiencing that same element of learning from these greats who have created incredible theatrical movies.